Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream today. Red Wings, thank you for the 41st. Hold on, I forgot to start YouTube. Hello. Hello, everyone, again. Welcome to the stream today, live now on Twitch and YouTube. Playing some Blood on the Clocktower. That is what we are doing. Lauren, thank you for the 50th month in a row. All right, so let's get this up and running here.
Okay, Omer.
Okay, it's coming from Omer, so.
Consider the source.
Marianne, hello.
Hello.
Marianne has to come back to Victoria, actually legally, because she came and I didn't know until she was already gone.
That's crazy. My kidneys hurt right now. Is that bad?
Should we break up
Probably,
the Canadians?
yeah.
This feels like a little too Canadian heavy.
Mm.
Two Canadian?
agree.
Okay,
Yeah, but the
Trump.
thing is, Emily is a financial analyst.
Let's
Kirsten
tariff
lives on
them.
the West Coast, so British Columbia sucks.
It
There we
doesn't
go.
suck.
We're
It's
jealous
actually
of them.
wonderful.
I watched a TikTok where they asked Americans to name the capital of
You got a
Canada,
boiled egg?
and that's when I figured out I didn't know the capital of Canada.
Yep.
Wait, what's the capital of
Ottawa.
Canada? Do you know?
I know now, but
What
I
is it?
definitely thought it was Quebec, like Quebec
Quebec
City.
is a province, Emily.
Quebec City,
Yeah,
Quebec City.
but Quebec City is the capital of Quebec. So like
Well, it should
Okay.
be.
it's better than well, there's an argument for Montreal, but at least you gave the capital of something. It's not like you were like
Except
Sault
most
Ste.
Canadians
Marie.
don't like Quebecois.
Oh yeah, there's a
Why?
strong
'Cause it's too French?
anti-French sentiment,
Well, a lot of
especially in
Oh.
Quebecois
like
hate the
Quebec,
rest of
in
Canada.
Alberta.
They actually wanted to separate from us for a while.
Yeah, there was a
Mm.
referendum on if they would leave and be their own country at one point.
The
A long
I would
darn
also
French.
consider separating from Omer, so that seems fair.
How
I
dare
think
you?
about it all the time, Scally.
Well, soon
Just
we
kidding,
might be
I
part
love
of you,
Omer.
Scally.
What'd you say?
So
I missed that.
soon we might be part of you.
I did not notice Omer's
Yeah,
pronouns.
don't threaten me.
We won't
Take away those
be.
tariffs, bitch.
Yeah, it's because Scally, that's in Scally's control.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
So,
Everyone hear
Scally
elbows up,
too.
everyone. Elbows up.
Oh my gosh, that's so Canadian of you.
Taran, I want to see Taran's voting ballot because I don't believe it for a second.
Don't believe what? There's...
I looked up the
Hello?
registered Republican list.
And
Oh yeah?
There's one man with strong arms.
No, when Connor was voting, he got to vote online. I was like, Connor, please. Remember, this was early voting. I want to preface. I was like, please, can we take a photo of you clicking Trump on the ballot? I'm like, that'd be so funny. I'm like, please. And he was like, absolutely not. I'm from Montana. People will think it's real. So he didn't. We took one of him voting for Kamala, though, so that's somewhere on my phone.
Marianne, you're just so chaotic. I love it so much.
I was like that. I was like, do you know how much it really? I'd just be like, imagine me on a random day, be like, I have something to tell you, and I don't know what to do, and I send a photo of it. I'm like, I don't know. It's like,
You're like,
I love this
we're
man.
literally newlyweds. And
I
no, he's so right.
I don't know.
I
what,
didn't
so
know.
what do I do? I just like causing terror. Then be like, LOL, it's a joke.
I
Remember
Marianne,
when
I played the new Survivor card / board game yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was actually furious that you were not one of the characters. They only had 2 new era characters. You weren't
Jam
one of
Jam
them, and I was pissed.
and D it was, yeah.
Sorry?
Was it Jam Jam and D?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, like,
gotcha.
they're good picks, too. It's not like I'm, like, mad about them being in the game, but I was like, where's Marianne?
No, I do not care.
Brando,
like-
are we gonna go to Disney?
Future expansion packs.
Wait,
Yeah, so
what
more
days are
people
you
can
here
play
again?
them.
14th to the 25th, 24th.
We could probably pull that off, right?
Don't make
Yeah, I
me
want to go to Mario
cry.
Land.
Don't make me
Oh, we could do that too. That is not Disney.
And what about a games night?
And I'm not going to. We will have a games night for sure. I'm not going to disclose how close I live to Mario Land, but we can make that happen as well.
Awesome
Are you
with
live right now, Brando?
Dwight is. So.
Oh.
I think we got a ticket for your girlfriend too, by the way.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
girlfriend.
Oh.
Nobody. That's not a thing. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, oops.
Wow.
This is how I find out
Mario
that
Land
Brando and I's
and a
friendship was
girlfriend?
fake.
I
I
meant
need the
stuffed
internet to think I'm
animal.
gay. Stop.
Don't worry, Omer can tell you
It's-
all about it.
When Brando says it, he says girlfriend, like girlfriend.
Where do I get that sweatshirt, Kirsten?
Rob has a website.com/shop, except I'm pretty sure this one, I've had this shirt since like 2016. I think it might be a bootleg. I'm not even kidding.
You did a bootleg.
The only person
I
that's
don't know,
trustworthy in
'cause
this
this
circle
is
is
when,
Brando,
like,
but
Rob
he's
used
also
to always have
chaotic.
the store open, right? Like you would have to wait till they release them, and I definitely think I ordered this on an off cycle, and like the printing of it is wrong, and I didn't realize that I did this at the time. This was like as a very new RAJP fan, I didn't realize what I was doing. But then the shirt came and it's like it is printed wrong. There's
I didn't
no
know
way
there
this
was
is
bootleg
RJP
merch.
merchandise. Because I do have a real one too that I bought later of like the same style, and I was like, oh yeah, it's definitely counterfeit. But the real version is still robhaswebsite.com/shop, and it's really comfy. They're really great shirts.
I don't understand this board right now.
The board? Like the
Probably
I
keep
characters?
don't
reading up on
understand
the
sex and
characters.
violence at all.
Oh, wow.
Okay, no, Omer's just setting the bar low. He's
Yep.
starting off. I don't know what's going
I
on.
only understand the evil roles in this game.
Omer,
Oh,
have you
how
and I
like
ever
you
been
to
on the
only
same
understand.
team?
No, that
on
actually
Blood on the
tracks though. Like
Clocktower?
I'm not recognizing a lot of towns.
Okay, Dwight sent me a 40-minute video explaining this script because I've never played it before, and I watched like
Claire.
35 out of 40 minutes, and I still feel like I know nothing. So if you didn't watch it, I think we're all on the same
But is
page.
that
We
like
also
a
have
right
to
way or a bad way?
Claire refuse to believe Claire because she lies all the time. Actually, no, we're on the same page again. I forgot.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Because Claire's better than the rest of us doesn't mean you have to be rude to her.
I'm not hearing Claire.
Claire,
your mic is not working.
I can hear Claire. You guys can't hear Claire? That's crazy.
I cannot
Brando,
hear
stop.
Brando. Brendo, as some in the
Yeah,
circle
Omer, what
would
was that
say.
about Brando being trustworthy?
Uh,
Who said that?
Brando's not trustworthy. Brendo is trustworthy.
Oh, okay.
I get flack for that, but Kelly said Brendo too in a couple of different confessionals, but nobody came
No,
at Kelly.
it wasn't as obvious, Miss Fishbach.
Claire, can you try talking?
Talking?
Oh,
I'm
You are
talking.
talking.
Yeah, I can
There you
hear
go.
you.
Yes, perfect.
Yay.
For future reference, if you press L and then enter, it'll bring up a logistics menu for you. That
Don't
you can
say
check.
No,
out.
no, Brando.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna try that.
No,
No,
Oh my
no.
god.
Do it. That's why.
it booted her out of the gate. You're so rude,
That's
Brandon.
so mean. That's crazy.
Never listen to anything Rendo says.
crazy.
Right away. Just getting absolutely bullied. That was crazy. I ate it up. I was like, I'll believe this with my life. Sure. What else should I click? What else do you want me? My social security number? Yep, I can send that.
So I didn't actually know that was a thing. I tried to pick a letter that wouldn't do anything. I was like, L isn't going to be bound to anything. And then I pressed it and it was like, do you want to leave? I was like, oh, this is perfect.
Jesus.
And also, can everyone hear me okay? Or would you rather me swap to my official microphone?
Yeah, swap. It's terrible.
Okay,
That's-
thanks.
It's fine.
It's
It
fine.
did not sound bad at all.
Yeah.
No, Omer said it's terrible, and he wouldn't lie to me like that. Now would
Well-
he?
You should ask Brando and
Ask
just
if I'm
take the
one that voted
opposite.
her out for $1 million.
Hey, you know what? You know what the funny thing is about me voting him out for $1 million? I speak about it every time I do a public speech. So I just relive the story, show the clip over and over again, speaking about it as a triumphant thing and how I had to do it.
I
to
feel
like
like
really
Marianne
help
and I, we
me.
Freaky Friday'd our lives, and we just never went back.
Wait,
It
so
was-
does that mean you are Marianne?
Yeah,
No, I don't buy
that's
it.
why I'm so chaotic and untrustworthy.
But honestly, after playing the new Survivor card game, I actually feel like I've played Survivors. Like you can include me as
I'm
a
sure
survivor.
survivors love to hear that.
You're in
Mm.
You were from Big Brother. Actually, I find that
I'm
Big
just
Brother Canada people are more
Okay.
freaky than Survivor people are. Like Big Brother Canada people are like, you're not one of us.
Well, they're like
I mean, well, that's the thing. I'm not
there's a
part of
small
anyone
group.
really.
You are part of Big Brother Canada.
No, I'm not. And when I went on a finale weekend, it was very clear that I'm not, and nobody feels that I am part of.
Well, that's insane. But
It's
also,
fine.
fuck Veronica.
Once
Also,
per game at night, choose 2 players.
it's
voted
not
for
all
the
of them.
same
You know, the
alignments.
Kevins they love.
No,
us.
actually, there's a few that are like so nice.
could probably
and
do this
sweet,
pretty
and not
quickly.
everyone was rude to me. There were some very nice people there as well.
Hey, you had to sign your soul, and you were on the show,
'Cause it's a
so
small
that's a
group.
win for me.
My
Sure.
bank account reflect the
Like,
win.
there's a chance
but
I might wanna do this
I appreciate that to you
immediately
it's a win,
to
and that makes
avoid
me feel more
dying
self-worth.
before I can
than
use
You know
it.
who else was boring? Marin.
Well, and the thing, okay, this is what's annoying. So Marin got in because he's like friends with Ruth B, who like had a song that was really popular at the time, and she tweeted like everyone vote for Marin and Veronica. And what's dumb as fuck is Marin is friends with my brother-in-law's family, like have known them their whole lives. And my sister was like working to like make an alliance with the Marin account to be like, vote for Marin and Kirsten, have a devil and an angel on your shoulder. And fucking Gregory McBean, a patron of RHAP and a person I've known for many years, goes, no, you shouldn't form an
Not the
alliance with
Gregory
any of
McBean
them.
tag.
And then look what happened. I actually blame Gregory McBean for me not getting
Not
into
this.
the
You hear that, Gregory? You're the one to blame.
Oh
I don't
no.
even know if I've ever told that story.
Everyone's leaving token, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Right. Good night.
It's crazy that Dwight's slogan is never mind.
He can still hear you.
I don't know.
It's crazy how the Dwight fans are called the alt Dwight.
Yeah.
I don't think
And
that
his slogan is also Dwight is right, but you
I
can't
don't-
spell Dwight is right without white is right.
I don't
so-
think that is anything.
Yeah.
I think that's none of my branding.
Hey,
shit, I
it makes
haven't-
sense. You meant
Right,
Mitch
Right, it's
McConnell.
but it's the Dwight.
Sorry, I need to mute them because I need to read. Each night, not the first night. Each night, not the first night. No, Dashi would poison me. Vortox means all abilities are fake. Vigor Mortis. Minions you kill will keep their ability, but I wouldn't be poisoned yet. I think I want to go immediately because it limits the options if I get bad info. It would limit my options to Nodashi and Vortox, I think. Once per game at night, choose a good character, gain that ability. If this character is in play, they are drunk. Philosopher could poison me, but then I could figure it out. Normally, choose a live player. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for it. Now I need to decide who I want to investigate.
Hello.
I've played
How many
17.
I've played.
Because I
It's
haven't
like when every
played in,
game
like,
lasts
3 months.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a total hour count played because I do feel
If-
like mine are
I gotta
over
tell y'all,
average
if this
played.
game is 3 hours, I'm leaving early.
There's 7
Okay.
people here. I mean 8.
No, this will be quick.
Yeah, Claire's like, I'm killing myself first. This will be over
Oh
so
my
fast.
gosh. Yeah. I'm just gonna star pass and leave. Oh wait,
Oh my
did I
god.
say that?
I'm thinking
Wait, I keep
Omer
trying to find.
and maybe Brando. They're both pretty chaotic. I might want to check Scally.
Oh.
I think I want to like do 2 people who are not next to each other. Not neighbors. Why not neighbors?
Oh, I have to spend money to do a custom picture.
Ugh.
I
Yeah,
wanted to
but
make
you've
my
got
picture.
it. It's fine.
I wanted to make my
Is it like a
picture
mechanical
the
reason for
Dwight
that?
Mitch McConnell.
Ugh.
Is it theoretically
Oh
because
man, how much
Nodashi?
does it cost? I'll change mine to the one of.
I mean, if
Dwight
my
being a
neighbors are Nodashi,
15-year-old
I'm
with
poisoned
a
anyway.
perfect
So.
5.0,
5.0 GPA.
5.0. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think you can maybe join for. Wait, no membership.
Like if I'm next to a Nodashi, I learn nothing regardless. So
I think $4 a month.
does it really matter if you pick a neighbor?
Oh,
Do you guys ever go and compare people's Patreons and be like, oh, how many people does this person have on their Patreon?
Yes.
How much money do they make from that?
Yes.
Yeah, literally all the time.
It's market research. It's fine.
Okay. Who do you guys think has more members? RHAP Patreon or Blood on the Clocktower Patreon?
Ooh. Probably. Oh, I don't know.
Blood on the Clocktower has, I feel like, I don't know. Oof.
Well, if we go based on Twitter followers, who has more?
Yeah. Wait, are we
We get a
Claire, are
audience
you
size.
including like the free patrons?
I am seeing when I go on patreon.com/rhap, patreon.com/BOTC online, blank members.
Okay,
Ooh,
so that
I would say
includes.
RHAB.
I think
personally.
RHAB too.
Well, I think if they don't show you how many members, like that means they have a lot.
You see how many members both have.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're not in the millions here. It is RHAP, but only like it's like 200 more members. Pretty close.
What percent is that? Is it like 200, 400? Is it 210,000?
It's like they're both like 10,000 something.
Oh.
It's like 10,500 versus like 10,700.
Wow.
I think there was a time when RHAP was one of the like top Patreon accounts because it was on there early.
Rob was an early adopter.
Which is the same thing he said for Truth Social, right?
Will I join Jessica? Oh,
Hello.
hello.
What's your ability?
I think I would like to use my ability.
Okay.
On Omer and Brando.
You pick Omer and Brando and learn that yes, they are on the same team.
Oh, okay. That's bad news.
Thank you.
See ya.
Demon, not outsider.
You should probably take notes, huh?
I do, or I just won't follow what's going on.
Yeah.
I have a strategy that I wanted to run today, but I don't know if it's going to work with this size of lobby is the issue.
Well, what was it then?
Immediately
What's the
revealing your
strategy?
role in the first day.
No, see, I get so much shit for doing that I decided I should probably switch it up, which is why I came up with a new strategy.
Okay, okay. Well, I just listen. I don't know what anyone's got going on, but I do feel
Anime,
we
thank you
should
for gifting us
probably
up.
vote Brando.
Okay, so
I'll
Based
save.
on when you Claire, that was really fucked up.
Plan will be to talk to both Brando and Omer. See if I can get a read on either one of them.
What's taking so long, Dwight?
He's probably making up a million lies because it's a Vortox game.
Right.
Vortox game would mean my information
Is the zombule in this one or no? Because I
is
need to
fake.
know if I can double kill anyone.
If my information
no
is fake,
Zombule.
wait.
That's in the super killing
The thing with the
game, right?
Vortox is that it has to be
That's
wrong,
in
right?
Bad Moon Rising.
Wait, are there 3 roles that can adjust the
It has
outsider
to be
count,
false
by the
info.
way? Or 2?
I think it's just 2.
Fangu.
So
and
if it
Vigor
was
Mortis,
Vortox,
I
that
think.
would actually mean that
Fangu,
Brando and
Vigor
Omer
Mortis,
are
and then
on different
isn't there-
teams. It wouldn't be
where's the
useless. It
balloon
would
one?
be just the opposite.
Is that not a thing?
That's on a different script, I
Whereas
think.
if I was
okay,
poisoned
so then
via a
there's only those
Nodashi,
2.
my
Okay.
information is
The
theoretically
balloonist?
useless because it could be true or false.
If someone's the klutz,
Pick me.
If someone's the klutz, I'm so annoyed because I wanted to be that.
I gag for the klutz.
I hate the klutz. That is
I
by
feel like
far
you
the
do
worst.
That's a lot, Omer.
My current
know,
plan
I love
is
it.
to
most common ones.
do what
It's
I
also
was
the
going
most
to do
fun.
if I hadn't checked as the seamstress, which is
never
tell people that
I really
I
like being a
have a
virgin,
useful
personally.
role
Well,
that I
that
haven't
is
used
good
yet.
for you if you like it.
Good morning, everybody.
Well, I wouldn't have
Your
said I haven't used
beloved
it yet.
storyteller myself has perished in the night once again due to a demon, and you guys should solve this horrific crime.
You die really often, actually. It's
It's
a
a problem,
concern.
yeah. But I keep getting coming back.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I decided I'm gonna stick to my old ways. I'm gonna blindly trust the first white man that I talk to.
Perfect.
I am the town crier, so tonight I will get some info about what happened during the day.
Town crier. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. So you know what? You put your trust in me. I'll put my trust in you. I am the
Okay.
seamstress,
Okay.
and I checked you and Omer,
Yes.
and you are on the same team.
Okay. Good
So
to
if
know.
you
So
are
Omer
good,
is also good.
Omer would be good as long as my information is good.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that would be. Is there anyone who gets poisoned on the first?
So if
I
there's a
guess no yet.
Nodashi, I could be poisoned.
Yeah.
If there's a
Okay.
Vortox, my information would be the opposite of the truth, which would mean that
Okay.
you're on an opposite team.
Which also, to be fair, if I were to poison anybody in this lobby, it'd probably be you. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I don't think it's an intentional poisoning. It would have to be either Scally
Oh,
or
okay.
Emily is the Nodashi, and I'm next
There's
to
no
them.
like
Gotcha.
poison. There's no targeted poisoning on this.
Gotcha.
There is
Okay.
I think a townsfolk role that could poison me or drunk me. Philosopher, theoretically.
Okay.
But
Okay,
we
good
would
to
hopefully
know.
find that out.
Okay, good to know.
Cool.
Oh wait, let me. Okay, sorry, I'm just taking notes.
Yeah, I want to talk to Omer too, and
Yes,
just
go for it.
Okay.
Yes. TaranArmstrong, what do you have to say for yourself?
What do you have to say for yourself?
Okay, what do
Omer?
you have to say? Are we going to finally trust each other or not?
I would like to.
The problem is you're such a gaslighter, and when you're lying, I
I
can't
am a
tell.
gaslighter.
I can't tell when you're lying is the problem.
I never gaslight. What are you talking about?
You
You're
always
crazy.
gaslight. Okay, well then give me something useful. You know what you always do, Taryn? You expect other people to give you information. You don't give out anything yourself, and then it leaves me to be suspicious of you and to call you out in a town meeting, and that is not helpful because sometimes you're good and I fuck it up.
Well, sometimes I don't have information to give, like when I'm bad, so I need to not give
You're
information when
never
I'm good
transparent
too.
like your skin. You're always opaque like mine.
Exactly. And because if I wasn't always opaque, then you'd only see me as opaque when I'm actually bad. So I need to,
Okay, well, what do you want from me?
I would like to know if you're good.
Yes, obviously. And you're going to say you're good
Obviously.
too. But the problem is that's not tangible.
Sometimes it works. The Felicia strategy is very effective in Blood on the Clocktower. If you really just confront
Felicia
someone.
strategy.
Yeah.
What is the Felicia strategy?
She'll just like go right up to someone and be like, "I know you're lying to me," and then they'll be so thrown off. It works. I'm telling you.
Okay, I know you're lying to me.
Oh, you caught me.
Okay, well then how can we build trust moving forward? Because right now there is none. There may be some, like a skintle.
Well, that's the thing too, is that like I'm not good at like the 3-for-3 stuff, and so I end up just sort of like
You always lie.
vibing with the like. Sometimes people just tell me their role, and then I'll tell them my role.
I think that I would like to trust you.
Mm-hmm.
However, if my role is revealed, it could be a problem.
Okay.
If I tell it to the wrong person, is the issue.
I see.
So I
I
need
think
some proof before I can like delve into it.
Well, I will tell you. I will listen. I'll build a bridge here. I am the seamstress.
Okay. What does that do
And
again?
once per game at night, I can choose 2 players, not myself, and learn if they are the same alignment.
Okay.
And I
Have you
chose
used-
you and
already used your-
Brando,
Okay.
and
you
you're on
got-
the same team.
Great. We are good then.
Okay.
Okay. So Brando. Okay. So I will give you a little bit of information then.
hmm
Should I just tell you?
Yeah.
Okay. I have not used my ability yet. It is an ability that I have to choose wisely. The artist. So I'm trying to figure out how best to use this information. I have to use it, I think, within this round or next round, but I can't wait too long in case I get killed. But I need something to go off of. So
A
if
yes
we've
or no
eliminated
question.
you and Brando, there's already flotation of the Canadians maybe working together. So maybe I should get some info on them.
So I think there's 2 ways you can probably use that. I think I could be wrong about this. You could ask a yes or no question that then like that you
Or
know
you
the
could ask,
truth
like, does
about.
1 + 1
Exactly, because then we can find out if like there's a vortox, right? Or that
Right.
if I guess if you're poisoned, he could just give you the correct answer. And then the other way is that if we already believe there's no vortox, then you can ask something even more valuable potentially.
Do you think I should save it for tomorrow then, and get information from today's roundtable and death? But
I
if I
would
die,
get a
then it's
vibe
useless.
on how likely you are to survive
The night.
the night and the roundtables.
Well, that's partially on you because you're the one that's nominating me half the time. You little hoe bag. Okay.
Hello, everybody. There are 8 of you allowed to take 4 votes with someone on the block. Feel free to discuss.
Oh, we can use it when he's nominated. That's useful.
Oh,
Oh,
why
he
is
might
he
be-
by
is he doing it right
himself?
now?
Somebody read his
Maybe,
lips.
maybe he had a rule question.
Oh,
I mean,
or
he's
he's using his.
He's got a lot of attitude, whatever the
Emily, go
question is.
ahead.
I was gonna
Blocking
start a
something.
juggle, but
Oh.
I'll wait for Dwight to get back. I just put my hands up for Dwight's reference.
Dwight's really not talking much, you know. Doesn't feel like he's giving Savant
No,
info.
it looked like he was scheming in there.
Emily.
Ignore
Okay,
that.
I would like to
Brando.
juggle.
Okay, go for it.
I would like to juggle myself as the juggler, Brando as the town crier.
This is so much to
Omer
fake.
as the philosopher, Omer as the artist, and Scally as the vigor mortis.
Got it. Brando?
I would like to juggle myself as the town crier, Claire as the snake charmer, Taran as the sage, and Omer as the barber.
Got it. Claire?
I would like to juggle myself as the juggler, Taran as the Fingo, Taran as the vigor mortis, Taran as Nodashi, or Taran as Voltox.
Noted. Got it. Omer.
Well, on the same vein, I was going to juggle Claire as the Fangu, Vigor Mortis, Nodashi, Vortox, and first person to complete the CBS trifecta.
Ooh.
Noted.
Watch out, Love Boat.
Okay, I love Jerry O'Connell, so no shade to him.
Honestly, Real Love Boat was great. Jenny, myself, and Rob did cover it on.
Did you know that Jerry O'Connell is Marianne's hall pass?
Okay. Whoa.
Oh, Kirsten.
Whoa.
I think we could all take a break from the game.
Kirsten, your
Anyways,
hand is
I
up.
would like to juggle myself as the juggler, Omer as a messy bitch who lives for drama, Marianne as the flower girl, Claire as the Fangu, and Claire as the Nodashi.
Got it. Scally?
I'm gonna juggle myself as the juggler. I'm gonna have Emily as the sage. I have Kirsten as the oracle and Claire as the snake charmer.
Got it. Taran?
I would like to juggle Claire as rudely suspicious.
Rudely. What an adverb.
You feel free to discuss. Nominations are open. Do whatever you want.
I'd like to let it be known that I'm not nominating because of the witch situation. However,
Boy.
if I
Wait,
could, I
what?
would have nominated Scally.
Emily would like to nominate
What's stopping?
Scally.
Emily nominates Scally. Tell me why, Emily.
I just wanted to see what would happen, and I want Omer to speak for me about why. I also had a weird conversation. Scally came across a little like, eh.
Scally was like, "I'm a good person," and I
No,
was like,
here's
"That
the
does not
thing.
tell me what your alignment is in the game." And he was
Emily
like, "I'm a
doesn't
good
know this.
player," and I was like,
I'm
"That
just-
also doesn't tell me your alignment in the game."
I'm always kind of just like it's my default, which Emily doesn't know yet. But I don't know. I'm hanging. I'm not bad. I'm a good person. Don't vote me out.
Scally, known liar, known gaslighter. Also,
God,
I feel
Omer.
good about 4 people on the board right now, and actually maybe even 5, which leaves very few options. And
Death.
I'd
Stay one.
rather lose this game round 1 than lose to Scally's lies.
All right. Anything else pertinent before I run this vote for Scally? Right.
Well, we have to kill someone.
We should
Could be a
put 4
Vortox.
on this, please.
We should at least put the minimum. Scally really hardly defended himself, so it can't be that important.
I'll do the fourth.
I love peer pressure. I'm sorry, guys.
I would like to say my life is important.
4 votes
Like
is
what
enough.
Emily says.
Scally's on the block.
I'll nominate. Claire nominates Emily.
Claire nominates Emily. Tell me why.
Emily nominated. We more information's good. I don't know anything about Emily. Didn't talk today. What's your deal?
Yeah,
Emily,
I
you're
mean,
the
I don't want to die, if I'm honest with you. It's not going to be the worst thing in the world if I do. I'm town. Um, I can be useful. Haven't really been yet, but if it's between killing like the sage and killing me, for instance, sure, go ahead and kill me. But I don't
Okay,
think
so
it
we're
is, and I think
nominating
we, weirdly enough,
because we get
might have the
information
demon on the block right
based on
now.
demons voting and minions nominating.
Fine with
anything
me.
else? Anything else pertinent before I run this vote for Emily? All right, where goes the tie? 5 to execute Emily.
Fair disclosure, my reads are always wrong 100% of the time.
Oh, so you're like the
I wish you said
Vortox
that
of
sooner.
reads.
That's so funny.
Are there any like outsider claims or evil twin situations?
Has anyone even claimed anything where they would have information to start, or is everyone just saying I will have information in the future?
I do have information to start.
I also have information, but I think I need to hold on to it for right now.
I will have information tonight, but it's not very important information. So
Yeah, I would like to get more information tonight, and then I will reveal my. I am happy to reveal my information.
Am
I'll
I
nominate
hearing?
Omer.
Right, Scally
Why
nominates
would you do
Omer.
that to me?
Tell
I
me
didn't
why.
even nominate you.
Because he's a known liar
So
and he
that's-
campaigned for my death. And because I think me dying is bad in night one. So we'll see.
Not the liar on liar violence.
Omer, your defense.
Scally, I actually want to make peace with you at this very moment.
Now?
Aw, good job,
I think you're
guys.
a great addition to Twitter, but I don't think I can be tweeting out that Scally was not the first person voted off of.
Oh, okay.
Anything else pertinent before I run this vote for Omer? Right, 45 have to execute Omer, says Scally.
He walks a lonely road.
Oh my god.
Okay, I don't think Scally's demon. I'll just say that because I feel like no one is pushing that hard for him not to be. But also, I'm fine for him to die.
Anything else? Any other nominations before I end the day?
Should we get one more nomination?
Sounds like no one's moving.
Yeah, I'm down to do it. Claire, if you want to die, I don't know if your information is like a one-off.
I would rather not. I think Scally did claim his role to me. I think it's fine if he dies here. Sorry, Scally.
I love it. Sorry, Scally, gotta die.
It sounds like I'm not hearing any more
That's
nominations.
totally
I'll
fine.
I'll do a nomination on Brando, but I don't want to vote for it.
All right, tell me why.
I just want more nominations to happen so that we have more potential information.
Also, can we talk about the outsider situation as well after this?
Brando, your defense.
I don't have one. Kill me if you want to. My role's not that useful.
All right. Anything else pertinent before I run this vote for Brando?
It might be Fingu, Omer, so I don't know how much we want to talk about outside.
So that is specifically why people would not reveal, other than being the mutant, which they can't reveal.
Right, I'm going to run this over Brando this night.
I feel like they all know this script better than me.
According to Dwight's feature-length film describing this script, that's why.
I'll make a shorter video on S&B, I promise.
It could be 7 hours long, and I still wouldn't understand
Each
it, and
might
that's not your
choose a
fault.
player they
That's
die. The
on
first
me.
outsider of
If
this
you can
case
understand me talk
becomes
at
an
1.5
evil
speed,
Fingu. You die
Godspeed
instead.
to you.
I
Genuinely.
could.
You said it was 1.5, and I was like, oh, it is? I thought this was normal speed.
Anything else before I end the day?
I have a
Alright,
question for Dwight. How come
Yeah.
Cody didn't trust you?
That's a 2-hour-long film. Anyway,
Send me that
Scally,
YouTube link.
Scally has to execute and does die.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the klutz. So.
You have like 10, 20 seconds. To
Yes, we
name
love the klutz. This is so exciting.
So I was fine with whatever. Part of me, I'm debating. Part of me thinks that I could be picking an evil player here, but also if they're on the same team as Omer, I'm fine with that because then he loses too. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Claire.
Right. Scally's claiming klutz and picks Claire. Good night.
It's crazy to pick Claire.
If Claire's bad, we lose anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Wait, I have a question.
How does it work?
If there's a Vortox and Claire was bad, would this just mean like what would happen in that situation?
Oh my god.
Yeah, hold on.
Wouldn't the game be over if Claire was bad?
Well, but if it's a Vortox, then it's the opposite,
No,
right?
but Vortox is
No,
just
false
like
info. It's just
lies.
info.
It
This
doesn't
is
mean that the
it's
mechanics of the
information.
game
yeah,
are
it's just
really
info.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Also,
if I have
Vortox
a
says
Dashi next to me.
Vortox says townsfolk in the outsiders. The Klutz is an outsider.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I would have to have a Nodashi next to me, or maybe next to Claire.
Wait, can you explain?
Well,
No.
that would just poison Claire, I think. It would have to poison you.
So
Oh, have to poison me. Gotcha.
what we can take from this, either I am very good, or I am good and Scally's bad, or me and Scally are working together.
Or
But
Scally's
this scenario,
drunk or
Wait,
poisoned.
how
or
could
he's lying.
Scally be bad if he was really the?
Well, he
It-
might
I
be
would mean I
lying about
wasn't
being the
the Klutz.
Klutz.
Well, yeah, he would have claimed it. Although I will say, it's
right,
like, it's
lying
kind
as
of
you
hard.
usually do.
This
But
would
I
be really
trust Scally.
helpful if there was another outsider, but we can't know that publicly. So if anyone hears any rumors of one next round
Oh,
after
yeah.
private chats,
Is this Nodashi only poisons townsfolk, actually?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it would skip
Oh.
over.
It would skip me.
outsider.
You're right. Okay, so then I'm good with Claire.
or you're lying and you were the minion.
Scally would never.
I thought
lie.
we were making
yeah,
good on
Scally.
last nomination,
Oh,
Omer.
you're
and
right.
yet-
You're right.
This is
No, but
crazy.
actually, that is a possibility. I don't think that's what's happening, but it's possible.
Why were you so not willing to why'd you not want to die? Because I feel like if I'm the klutz, I usually just want to die immediately. Because it could be a Fengu.
Well,
Because
'cause
I
you
like
could've picked the
playing the
wrong person.
game. And also, yeah, I was deciding if I trusted Claire or not, and then part of it was just like, okay, I'm dying, and if I pick Claire and she's bad, we can just re-rack, so that sounds fun too.
So true.
I was like, whatever.
I would love to be Klutz and pick evil first day. That is kind of fun.
That's iconic.
So theoretically, the philosopher could have picked Klutz, and that would have made you
No,
drunk.
Philosopher can't pick outsider? Question
It
mark?
says good
Actually,
character,
I don't
but
know.
outsider's a good character.
That
but
would be
also,
a
like,
wild choice by the philosopher.
yeah, it would be a really weird thing to do, and also I feel like they would have said something.
Karen,
Yeah,
Karen,
no, thank
I'm
you.
good.
Listen,
Like,
I'm
I
just.
feel like even I'm not dumb enough to make that choice. I feel like no one here would do that.
That really makes me want to do it next time I'm philosopher. Like really badly.
Yeah.
If you guys were philosopher, just for funsies, in a S&V game, do you use it night one? And if so, what do you pick? Because obviously it changes after that when you start to meet other people and learn their roles and stuff. But let's say, a gun to your head, you're philosopher, you have to use it night one.
I feel like-
have historically picked. I pick night one because because I'm selfish mainly.
Well, I feel like you want to wait for like a single use role to use their role, and then you take it and use it again, right?
Yeah, that's the smartest way to play it. But
Yeah, but I like fun.
I like fun too. I'm with Scally. Sorry, Scally. Sorry.
Honestly, I was like, this is fine. I wasn't gonna argue super hard, and that was with Curse. I was trying to like fix my stream stuff, and also was just like, I don't know what we're sharing at this point, so whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, listen. I didn't vote for you.
It's fine. I'm not bothered. I don't know. I might pick Flower Girl because I like information and being nosy. I don't know.
I wish I had a better grasp on this so that I could. I feel like Oracle.
That was
would
a
be
very
fun.
wet sip that
I
someone
know.
just took. That was very wet. Like I heard that.
It was me. It was me.
It's a lot of discussion happening between Emily and Brando. But the thing is that there can only be two
know
bad
what?
people,
Wow,
and if
what
Brando
is
is on the
that?
same side as
It
Omer,
has to be Omer.
then
It sounds like you're
all
just
three of them
gurgling
can't be
into the
bad.
mic.
That's assuming my info is
Careful.
good, though.
Please don't. All right.
What about
Like
my
this is
little
not
Nightmare
ASMR.
on Elm Street?
No.
I am not an ASMR lover.
I don't like it either. I do like the cutting soap.
Yeah.
That is very
Oh my
satisfying.
Yeah.
For videos, it's not the sound.
No, yeah, not the sound. It's just
And the
satisfied me.
rug cleaning videos. I don't know if anybody else consumes
Oh,
as much rug cleaning videos as I do.
what are your
I
thoughts
had a there
on
was a time and a
horse
place.
hoof?
No, Emily, power washing.
Oh
the
my
hoof.
god, yes, no power
Yes,
washing.
the
And the
power
tree
washing.
trimming
Ah, the tree trimming.
and the yards.
Yes, when they mow the lawn. Oh my gosh. Oh,
I feel
who
so
said
seen.
who said the hoof? Who said the hoof?
Me.
I love the hoof.
What is the
Sometimes
hoof?
kind of
It's like
grosses me out.
it'll be like a farrier posting a video of like, here's this horse's hoof, and here's what we have to like scrape
Oh,
out.
I
and
can't do that. I
stuff,
can't do
and then
that.
they
Too
put
hard.
bodies on
Oh,
it.
you see, I'm an
Can't do
OG
bodies.
pimple popper lover.
No,
No,
Ew.
no, no.
Yes,
I
I love.
cannot get
I
behind
love
pimple
it.
poppers.
I love
And
doc.
there's
No,
also
I
like
want
the like
them.
parasite ones where like it's someone like pulling like a worm out of like a
No,
Nope.
boil.
don't like
Kill
that.
Nope.
me. I'd rather be
No.
dead.
I like kinetic sand, the soap cutting, when putting the styrofoam over the hot
There's
wires, so it just
so
like
much
melts through.
discussion between Brando and Emily.
Have Scally,
It's
have you
just,
seen the one with like the chocolate rabbits and they're like resting
I mean,
an
he could just
iron
be
on it
goofing
so it just
off
slowly melts?
Not
because
so
he's
much.
also
I
talking
more
to
see like
Claire.
the hydraulic press videos.
Mm.
Oh, I like the hydraulic press.
They're not too bad. I keep my like TikTok as my actual content, and then my like Instagram reels as my like ADHD watching these random videos. That's the algorithm separately on the platforms.
Is TikTok going away for y'all again or no?
Supposedly.
Just got
I
the
don't
deadline just got extended again, right?
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
That's nice.
They're just gonna keep extending it until everyone forgets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, we got bigger problems now.
Yeah.
Well, yes. But
Honestly,
it's
this
like
time
the
I was like,
TikTok ban is
whatever.
also like a symptom of a larger problem at the same time, right? So
Yeah.
My first stop is Brando again. I want to see what he got as
He
town
still needs to
crier.
be in Canada.
it will. I can
Depends.
confirm after our federal election at the end of the month if it feels
Because
good to
half
be
of
in
the people
Canada.
nominated.
Here.
But I think it's gonna be okay because y'all are in such disarray. It's actually really brought
I'm
us
one of 'em.
together.
I've thought it was going to be okay
And
before
Scally's dead.
too. So
It wasn't gonna be okay until like January. The Liberal Party was down like 40 points.
Good morning.
No, I'm telling you, PP Man fumbled the bag. Because how do you fumble that?
No, it's because he had
Claire's got
two
Trump.
things. He
Claire's got
he
Rub
all
the
had
noun.
two things.
Rub the
Cowards!
noun.
sorry.
Cowards!
Claire is dead.
Oh,
I'm
you're muted.
Okay. Yes. Hello. So I actually was not the town crier. I was the oracle, and I was told that I had to pretend that I was the town crier.
Oh,
Which
you were
narrows
mad?
down our minions. I was mad. Yeah.
Interesting.
Which means it has to be a Serenovus, unless I was being lied to. But I don't think I could be lied to about that. So
Right. Okay, so you're actually the Oracle. Each night you learn how many dead players are evil.
yes,
So you
and
learned
I learned a 1, but it's possible that there's a Vortox or something, and that Scally wasn't actually the minion.
you got a 1 on Scally.
Yes.
He
He was the only one dead at the time.
Claire.
But also, if Scally, oh no, because Claire would be cleared from dying? Question mark.
Right, yeah. I mean that does
Which makes me
imply that
think my
there's a
info was
Vortox.
bad. Yeah.
But that would mean that Omer's bad if you're telling the truth, and Scally was good.
Yes.
Because I got that you and Omer were on opposite sides, unless you're
right.
poisoned. Because basically, if it's a Vortox, then my information is for sure fake, which means that you'd have to be on opposite sides.
Right. Right. In which case, Omer has to be bad. So, do we nominate Omer for that offshoot?
I would like to see what other information is out there, see if there's any more like wonkiness, possible Vortox stuff. Because there's definitely a chance that like Emily is just Nodashi or something like that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Hey, we can chat.
Oh wow. Oh,
Hey,
hello.
what's going on, Taryn?
So you said you had info.
Yes.
Can I know what that info is?
Mathematician 0, night 1.
Mathematician.
Are you in? Did you get info night 1?
I did. Okay. So I'm the seamstress. I chose Omer and Brando. I learned they are on the same team. But so okay. So the problem is that I don't think this is a bad thing to say.
Yeah.
Um so basically now I'm getting info now though that says Scally was bad, which is implying to
Yes,
me that
I heard
there's
that as well.
potential Vortox thing going on, which would imply that Brando and Omer are not on the same team. And so yeah, this all actually comes down to
Is Scally bad
Scally.
or not?
Is Scally bad, or is Emily Nodashi, or is Omer or Brando bad? Basically,
Yeah, I just talked to Emily. I got a good social read on her. Um so you were night 1. You yeah, so it's like, is it Vortox or
is there any
I'm
other
inclined
information
to
out there? What was
I
you said your information was a 0 mathematician?
Mathematician 0, night 1,
Nobody's
meaning no
information.
roles. But if it's a Vortox game, I could have gotten false info.
Right, you
And
would have
I
had to have
haven't
gotten a 0 with a Vortox.
Yeah, I haven't heard of any other
And if
than
it's not a
you,
Vortox
night
and it's
1
an Odashi,
info.
then you would have received a
If Dwight pinged incorrect information. Dwight can choose with Nodashi. Um, I just played a Nodashi, and someone
okay.
was saying, like, a lot of times they'll ping wrong information the first round and then good further. Not to
But
meta
oh
you,
no,
Dwight.
and when if
Not to
Emily's
meta.
Nodashi, then I'm also poisoned that night though. So that's
Yeah. Yeah, and I wouldn't be. And so I would
right.
have. So I am assuming we can assume Brando and Omar on the same team.
Okay, we gotta go.
Doing that to clear your queue or something?
Yeah,
What
I
is
don't know
the-
how to clear my queue. So and I don't know how to make it disappear. So I'm like, I just have to pick someone. So I'm like, if
I'm
I just do
honored.
Brando, it'll
Oh,
work.
'cause I'm
Welcome
first
back.
alphabetically. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
alive? Feel
No,
free to
just
talk.
it just makes sense. You know, I have to pay homage to the first swap screw person of the new era.
Where did she go?
Homer, it's
Oh
not
my.
necessarily because if it is bad information, then it doesn't have to be the opposite of the information. It could just not be correct. So
In
still,
for a
one of
poisoning
both people.
only though. Not for a not for a Vortox.
They yield false info. It's not necessarily
For
opposite.
Vortox is false for sure.
Yeah,
Poisoned information
Vortox
could
has to be wrong.
It has to be wrong.
Has to be wrong, but Nodashi could be correct
Could
or
be true or
false.
false. Correct. Claire?
Sorry, I just wanted to say, did I say I was a mathematician? I got a 0 the first night, which to me, I haven't heard of that many night 1 outsider roles. I don't think you have to come forward. Like Dreamer probably wants to be quiet. But to me, that points to either Vortox. Basically, it points to me to not a Nodashi game.
Can you
Yeah.
explain that?
So I'm gonna just say my part in this. So I'm the seamstress. Night 1, I chose Brando and Omer and was told that they are on the same team. Now this round, I learned from somebody who may or may not want to say who they are that they got a ping that Scally was bad. Right, which feels weird. Feels weird. Also might imply a Vortox or potentially some poisonings, but the poisonings would need to be pretty specific in order to line up, I feel like. So the issue is that if it is a Vortox, then Brando and Omer are not on the same team.
I also got my. I can now reveal my info. I was the artist, and I asked if either Marianne or Kirsten were bad, and I was told a no.
Also,
So
I
no.
should probably say now that I was Serenovus Madness the first night.
To what?
To Town Crier. I'm not actually a Town Crier. And so somebody is potentially also mad today.
So Taran's claim is consistent with what he was last time.
I told people what I was last time.
Omer, did you tell anyone what you were last round?
I told Taran.
He told me, yeah.
Okay,
He
so
told
it's
me
consistent.
also.
That's good.
So is there
Okay.
anyone who is now claiming a role that is different from a role they claimed previously, other than
I am not
Brando?
Sarah
about
Novus
this.
mad. I can't
I mean,
speak for Kirsten or Marianne, but if we don't have any Sarah Novus madness, this could be a Sarah Novus just trying to pin it on Scally, or we actually did just get the minion.
Or could
I mean-
Brando be lying about the madness to cover up that he's bad, and that's his new strategy he was thinking of?
So the thing is, if Brando is bad, then I still got bad info, which means it's still either potentially Vortox or,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Then
Right,
why
right,
don't we
right.
just not kill anyone? What's the con on that?
The Vortox
Well, if
will
it's a
end the game
Vortox,
if
we
don't
lose.
nominate.
Well, but we could just vote for someone who's already dead to not vote anyone out and then have a vote happen.
I'm okay with
Okay, wait. So I
Murder!
just so I can get this right, I think I was reading it wrong. Vortox, if no execution happens, evil wins, not good wins. Because
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, why don't we just
Okay,
not
I'm gonna
execute
nominate.
night
I'm gonna
one?
nominate Claire, and like we should put the minimum on it, and then decide if we're going to go higher than that.
But Claire's dead.
Yes, so that we
that's
It
where
counts as an
that
execution.
counts still as an execution, so like bad wouldn't win if then no one gets voted out. It's like a safety vote.
And I told
Okay.
Scally, no, we
So
don't need 4.
lame.
Claire, your defense.
Okay, my defense, I think this is a lame play. I
This
think
is just to put someone
Omer.
on the
I think.
block.
Look, I'm throwing it out. Omer Brando bad team. Who knows? You're trying to tie up. a 3 vote. I don't
Well,
really
if they're
care.
both on the
Okay.
bad team, then I got good info.
Yeah, and then Brando's line, right?
Alright.
That's like.
I
the
don't
world.
see the harm in at least putting someone who's dead on the
Yeah,
block because
it's
we can
fine.
always just make them not on the
Yeah.
block anymore.
All right. Anything else before I run this vote for Claire?
You didn't need 4 votes though, and there's only 6 people. But yeah,
We're
We need
it's
3.
fine.
running it.
Wait, what?
But then it would be a tie. And
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Claire. I don't necessarily love this, but I understand I do think it's a Vortox game.
Three's
I'm
on the
very inclined to think it's a Vortox game.
Claire's corpse is on the block.
Let's easily put 4 on someone else now.
I mean,
I mean-
Omer, you're a wasted artist. How about you die?
Yeah, I'll nominate Omer.
Brando nominates Omer. Tell me why.
Sorry, I
Terran's
didn't say
info
wasted.
on top of Omer having his info already. We don't need Omer anymore. It's time. Take him out back.
Emily's calling shot.
Omer, your defense.
I mean, I obviously don't want to die, but I'm fine with it if we think that's the best thing.
Right. Anything
It
else
does
before
make
I run
sense
this
because
vote?
I think in the event that there is a Vortox, one of Brando and Omer's bad. So
Anything else I run this vote for Omer?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, fair enough. I don't like how willing Omer is to die. It just makes me feel like we got it wrong.
Right. It takes 3 votes to tie for it, put Omer on the block instead of.
But maybe
Claire
that's
corpse.
his
We're
play.
running it.
It's a good play because I'm self-doubting.
Yeah, I feel like everyone has explained information, and I still am like, I don't know
Worse enough. Everyone's on the block.
what world I'm in.
Kirsten, do you have anything that you can share with us? I haven't heard anything.
You're
from you.
muted.
So we do think that
No.
it's a Vortox game?
Potentially.
I'm inclined
So-
to. It's not a guarantee.
Okay.
I don't know if I should be sharing this or not, but I don't care. So at the end of the round, Brenda was like, "Oh, I had the madness that I was the town crier." I was literally so gooped because I am the town crier, and so last round I was given a yes, and the nominees were made by Emily, Claire, Scally, and Taran. So if it's a Vortox game, then that's wrong, and it should be a no. I don't know.
right.
And
Well,
so like that's
unless
the thing
you're
where I'm like, this-
currently Madness did ads, unless you're currently
Actually, that would
also now
track.
Oh my
been
God.
told to be the town crier.
Wait, if I had madness, am I allowed to say like I'm mad and then
No.
he would kill
No,
me
he would-
if it's wrong? Because I'm not. I
mean,
don't have it. I literally
in
was
theory,
told town
but-
crier at the beginning. I'm not mad.
It's not in the spirit of the game.
I mean, even if that info is wrong, then it could still be Marianne and Omer, right? Or did Omer nominate?
It would
you.
literally break my heart
Or
if
me,
the bad
but-
team is Marianne and Omer. I cannot say enough how like distraught I would
Wait.
I mean, it's also possible Emily and Taryn know that my strategy is to blindly trust the first people I talk to, and they both came to me immediately.
The first white
so-
people. To be
The
clear.
first white people.
Oh, he said that to you
His words.
too.
See, that's my strategy too, Brando and Marianne. Talk to me first.
Well,
Marianne's a coward who didn't nominate.
I don't trust Scally.
with that,
What? Excuse me.
okay. That Omer has executed and does die. Game's over.
No way.
Marianne, why did you get yourself killed?
Wait,
I didn't know how
What?
to do it well without it killing you the next day.
You were supposed to know. You were supposed to nominate.
I didn't know. I've never played this game before. I'm like, I'm just gonna let this one go. Take me out.
All you had to say was,
Why do I keep trusting
No,
you?
but then if I did that, then people might then have put more sus on you. I didn't know how to do it in a good way.
That's fair. Yeah. No.
Other
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
but if
that's
you're gonna just die tomorrow, what's the point?
that is
I
valid.
thought we
Okay.
were elbows up. Like, what the
I'm gonna go
fuck?
listen to Graham real fast. So Omer was, of course, your Vortox that was on the first night. Taran got bad in between Omer and Brando, your Oracle. Brando was made mad as Town Crier that the first night. Kristen was actually your Town Crier. Marianne was the Sarah Novus who made herself mad yesterday as the Philosopher. I think Marianne, your argument was like, yeah, if I break madness, they just kill Omer the next day because it's a wasted cause. But there is a possibility you could have won actually, so it's evil because we had your Philosopher turned Snake Charmer and Emily who could have snagged a Demon Hood from Omer that next night if you had broken madness. It's a possibility. Who knows?
You see, I don't know how this game works.
I was gonna
so-
pick Omer next. I was like, it's him. I know it's him.
Yeah, just like I would say, like just never like fully give up because always a possibility you could still pull it back somehow. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. I couldn't like tell. It was like, yeah, there's a chance you could still win. Of course, Emily snags it from Omer.
So if she did die by madness, the night would have ended, or the
It would,
day
they would end immediately.
Yes.
Then next day, and I imagine Emily probably picks Omer at that point because Omer, you were getting some heat. Claire, your mathematician, and Scally was your klutz who cleared Claire.
Thanks,
Okay.
Scally. I
Fine.
trusted you the whole
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
that was good.
Really sorry, Kristen. I lied like 3 times in a row to you. I really didn't
Kristen?
want Kristen. There we go. It was the cherry on the top, you know? That's the cherry on the top of the story.
It's okay.
Oh,
I
I
forgive
talked
you.
to Omer. He was like, "Let's build trust, Taran."
Okay. I do need to leave in like 30, 45 minutes. If I did a quick TB, would y'all be down for that or not?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I love Trouble Brewing. Yes, please. I know how to do that one.
Also, I'm letting you all know now I'm doing my new strategy, regardless of what alignment I get.
What was it?
Wait, and it'll be like it will be fast.
I will have to leave in about 30 minutes. So yeah, this will be
Okay.
fast.
But you are so good, you know? Like you knew I had homework to do. So that's good to hear. I need to learn about bowel obstruction.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that.
okay.
Bruce Kennan
I
guy.
love that.
Are there like pictures?
Tavi,
and
thank you for the
videos
35th.
involved, or-
Sometimes there are. There was one video when like we had like we actually saw someone's heart being transplanted. So that
Whoa.
was exciting.
Do you know how to do an enema?
Do I know how to do an enema? No. Well, yes, I do know how to do an enema, but that's just because I know how to do an enema.
All right.
Everyone
see
sees a
about that.
token of some
I
kind?
had to do one because I
Mhm.
was severely constipated
Right.
on Survivor.
Good night.
Yeah,
You did one on Survivor?
I have the same name.
No.
In the ocean?
Sorry. Let me rephrase.
my
Okay,
God.
I was super
Okay,
constipated.
so I want to be killed at night.
So at the end of the game, they
So I think what I'm
was
gonna do
popping
is try to
laxatives
talk
twice a day,
to
every
as
day,
many people as
just to make sure,
possible
like,
Laxatives?
oh yeah, yeah. Wait, my
and like
oh, this is live. I think I'm
confide
technically
in
still on
them
contract, so let
that
me
I
let
have
this get out, please and thank you. But I'm
Yeah,
committed
you
already.
a good role.
Yeah,
I think
so-
it's fine.
And I
We're talking
really
to a demon right now, you know?
Okay.
don't want to die
So basically,
and
like,
ask
I
them to
kept
tell
on,
other people that I have a
I
bad
kept on
role.
having to do pop laxatives because I was so constipated. I did poop Emily. I did not poop in the. Oh no, you're talking about Brando.
No, she's talking to Brando.
Yeah. But then in the end, they were like, okay, just to flush everything out instead of taking laxatives, once like you're done the game, as soon as you get back home, like do an enema and then it'll reset your system.
I feel like I have to talk to Brando
Yeah.
first again.
I actually recently found out about Coconut Grove.
Please
we love coconut
mute her.
Grove.
Oh, jeez.
And how aqua dumping isn't really a thing, which is very disheartening.
Wait, no, I aqua
It
dumped.
is.
What do you
I
mean?
fully haven't listened
Coconut
to a
Grove's
word
an
they've
I
been
heard
saying. I'm sorry.
Kelly
I've been
Wentworth
just thinking
posted a
about my
TikTok saying that
strategy.
sometimes if you go to Coconut Grove, you accidentally dig up someone's poop when you're
you
trying to
guys-
make a hole to poop in, and to me
You guys
that
are
would
like
make I would
dying. I
aqua dump in the
haven't
night.
heard a word of it.
You can't aqua dump in the night though.
That's yeah.
So you
I
don't
mean,
get
can
taken by
I tell
sea.
the story about Drew aqua dumping him in the night?
Please.
I
Okay.
literally
Listen,
begged
He's allowed
it.
to do it till we weren't allowed to.
Nobody's streaming,
Wait.
right?
Yeah.
Taryn might
I
be.
am
I
streaming,
am
but I'll make
streaming.
it so they can't hear what you're saying.
Maybe.
So
Tantalizing.
yeah.
This isn't my story, so I guess I'll tell y'all later.
No, they can't hear. I turned off my
Okay, okay.
desktop
I
audio.
can mute as well.
Oh,
I just
So
want to
did
know when
I.
to unmute.
I thought we weren't allowed to aqua dump in the dark.
I'll be fast. Okay, are we good?
All right, I've muted them. I'll just wait until her thing stops. You were begging to not hear them. I want to talk to Brando first again. If anything, just to see what his strategy is. And then I will tell him. He might expect me to tell him like an actual role. What if I tell him I'm the Undertaker or something like that? As the Raven Keeper, I don't want to tell anybody what my role is.
Good night. Not good morning. Good morning. Fuck. So, whatever. Just do some things.
Man, I forgot we were playing the game. Okay. Lock in.
Okay.
Hi, I'd like to channel my inner Brando and tell everyone who's here that
Oh.
I am the saint. So don't execute me.
All right. Well,
Okay, I'm the chef, but if you kill me night one, I'm not gonna tell anyone my information because I don't like dying night one. So you can spread that information to people. Kill me night two, I don't care. But if you tell like kill
let's
me,
just
no one
make
will
an
know what I
alliance
got.
right here. None of us will
Okay.
execute each other night one.
Perfect. I'm
I
good with
agree.
that. Yeah, I should start doing that more often. Actually, like hold my
Honestly,
night ransom.
everyone, it's just the four of us. It's the tree of trust. Just share your role. Like, let's just share. Oh, never mind. Too late.
so, but the thing, I'm the washerwoman. I knew that either Marianne or Brando was the chef.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, perfect. I claimed
Wow.
chef before
Sure.
Scout.
Okay.
So, no, I'll tell everyone. I'm the chef. You're not gonna get my info if you kill me night one. So,
Oh my gosh.
if you kill me, you're not
Scally,
getting the information.
Where's Brando? We need Brando.
Brando and
Omar and Claire.
We kill Brand just so he doesn't get to do a strategy.
At this
I
point, I
think
might
that'd
not
be
even
funny.
just do it at all because
come
all
talk
of
to me,
these are
chef.
night one roles that
Yeah.
are useless now.
Well, hello. How do we feel?
okay, she left.
Did Taryn not share
what's
his
your
role?
role?
Think you got away with it?
I have a valuable role that I don't want to share.
Okay.
It's easy for you guys
Is
to
it-
share your roles. You're done. You know?
Yeah, I had to. I feel like I had to just say. I'm gonna say it when everyone comes back together too.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Brando's new strategy just sitting in a room by himself?
I think so.
Oh.
I'm gonna request to chat to him and see what info I can find.
I really wanted to
Like-
see if he would say again that he's going to just trust the first white male that talks to him.
It has to be a male. It can't even be a
I know when
woman?
Emily said white person, I was like, that's not what he said to me.
Oh no.
Wow, he won't talk to me.
Here, let me try.
Oh no.
I'm voting him out.
It'd be really funny if he accepted mine.
He probably.
Hello. Okay, sorry. I am the fortune teller, but my strategy is that I'm writing down everyone that goes into every call and how long they're in the calls for.
Oh.
And then nobody fucking went into calls this time. What's that all about?
All right.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Brando to come back in because Brando has no idea.
Can't believe that worked.
Omar, I'm not allowed.
Wait,
Omar,
can we
I'm not
gaslight him?
allowed.
Gaslight him. Tell him he's chef.
Me?
No. Let's group gaslight.
Now, why are they back in there?
Huh.
See, and then I got in trouble and it was your
Ada
fault,
Live,
Omar.
talk,
did
do
I
what you
say?
want.
Hi everyone, I'm the Saint. Don't nominate me or execute me.
Okay, do we have any other outsider claims? Because okay, if not, then Kirsten's basically unless there's
Well, there
yeah, 'cause
if
there's
if
one
there is
more,
a
then there'd be
Baron,
a
there would
drunk.
be +2 outsiders, so we would know about one. There should be one other outsider that claims it, and then we would know there's a drunk as well potentially.
Yeah.
I'm gonna nominate Brando until he tells us what his strategy is.
Okay,
Okay.
Brando went
Okay,
into
so-
a room
Why?
alone and would not accept anyone's request until a white man requested him.
Yeah. My strategy was to go into a room by myself and then take notes of everyone who went into calls, how long they were in calls for. So I'd have like the master sheet of who was talking.
And what's your recall?
And then nobody went into fucking rooms at all. And I was
We were
sick
just
of it,
talking
so I
about how you were
accepted
sitting alone.
Taryn's, I accepted Taryn's invite.
Taran
But I
Armstrong.
requested first and you said no.
Yes,
and then
because
you
I was
accepted
hoping
Taran.
I was hoping that if I waited longer, people would go into rooms. And
Well, I
then
think
they
you
didn't.
owe us some
And then-
information now.
Yeah.
Tell us your role.
Okay,
Your defense, if you wanna...
It's a chef, clearly.
Yes, I'm a chef. No, so I don't want to say what I am because I don't want to die, but I feel good about Taryn and Claire.
Right. Anything else, Brandon, if I run this vote?
Yeah. Oh wait, no.
Okay.
Brendo, I would like you to know that how that happened is that Kirsten tried to invite you into a call, and then I said, well, let me try and see if he accepts
Yeah.
as a white male.
Listen for it.
You did.
Just for people who don't know, I have claimed chef. It's been verified. If you kill me tonight, you'll never know the chef information I have.
Emily nominates Marianne.
A hostage.
Emily, your accusation.
I'm pretty sure there's a very good chance Marianne is telling the truth. I don't like being held hostage though, and I resent that deeply to my core. So I say we call Marianne's bluff. Let's town lose this game. because
Great!
Marianne
Look at the
refused to
demons
share the
trying to
chef
silence the
They're both
chef.
so stubborn. They're gonna let it
Yeah.
I
happen.
love that. My
Yeah,
defense?
Tell us your
Yeah.
chef information, and I won't vote for you. Right now.
No. You will.
Ooh, I like
no.
this. Tell us your
Make
chef
it-
information or you die.
Marianne, I
then
think it's
die
the
with
I think the
information forever.
I think the
Because
evil team is trying to silence you, Marianne.
Like I'm telling you, that's what I said. So you could go and work without a chef, but if I die here, you'll never know. You can kill me tomorrow. You can kill me tonight. You can kill me out of spite the day after. But if I die tonight, none of y'all will ever know.
The bad people will just kill you then.
Then they should.
No,
and then
no.
we take note on who raises their hand. That can be info for you.
Mm.
So right
No,
now, Emily, Claire, and
Do you
Scally
mean
have their
die
hands
during
raised.
the day
Take
or
note
at
of that.
night?
I'm gonna run
She means
the
right
vote.
No,
now.
if I die at
It
night,
takes
I'll say my
4
info.
votes to
If
put
I die
Marianne
in
on
the
block.
day,
I'm running it.
I can't put my hand up because I have to beat the allegations that everyone just put against me. Sorry.
Do it, Taryn.
It was mainly for the
Please
fun
listen
of it,
for-
Marianne.
I
Yeah,
had
there's-
half a mind to raise my own hand just to see what happens. But I was
Any
like, no,
other
that I'm already
nominations
doing
or things today?
Kirsten
too.
nominates Emily because Emily didn't want the chef information in the game, and that's extremely weird to me.
Emily, your defense.
I don't have a defense. I really didn't want the chef info to come out because then you'd find out that Claire was my minion, and only Marianne needs to know that right now. So
I've heard enough.
Can I
Claire
speak
married
in
Matt.
defense of Emily? I do want to
Sure.
say I went to a private chat with Emily, and she said to me, "Wouldn't it be so funny if I nominate you?" And I said, "Yes." So I do what you want with the vote, but I also do want to bat for Emily, saying that I knew that nomination was going to happen. I'm not like before I even claimed it, but yeah.
All right. It takes 4 votes. Put Emily on the
Is
block.
anybody okay with dying at this point?
hilariously,
That should
Marianne
be
is
I
probably
was
the role
about
that
to
was
say
okay
yes,
with
and
that.
I remembered what my role is and that I cannot be okay with dying.
That's
Not
actually so,
enough.
that's actually so funny. I guess I'm like now
Any
evil
other
based on
nominations before
I'll
I end the
nominate
day?
Omer.
Why?
Because he just generally looks sus.
Omer defense.
This would be a very bad idea.
Anything else, Brendan, if I run this vote for Omer?
What's the current situation that's gonna happen? No one's getting
No
voted
one's
out
on the
right
I think
now.
we're not voting anyone today.
That's
Running
okay.
it.
And for the sake of time, you might just want to lean into that decision and close it out.
You know, it may happen.
Whoa.
Just
Alright.
leave.
Any?
one.
Sure.
I want to nominate Claire.
Why?
I'd like to kill someone tonight because then if
Not
no
my
one
minion.
dies, what was the point of me doing my ransom? You know.
Claire, defense.
So, and I think we should kill
Uh,
someone.
Well, I think
Yeah, I think just for the speed of the game, I'm kind of fine with it.
Anything else? Pardon,
Okay.
run this vote for Claire.
Thank you, Claire.
We love you, Claire.
Taking one for the team.
Claire, did you
Five
know
voted
that
Claire on the
Liana
block.
Boris has claimed you as one of
Claire.
her like tall girls in her roster?
I will claim Slayer and shoot Kirsten.
Weapon of choice.
I
Uh,
think that's crazy.
the heart of the Canadian people.
Oh my god, we've been through a knife.
As a Canadian herself, Kirsten is immune to the effects of the heart of Canadian being thrown at her. And nothing happens.
Fantastic.
Anything else before I end the day? Claire dies. Good night.
okay. At this
She's
point,
executed and dies, to be clear.
the only options to murder
It would have been
tonight
so slick if I was
are
actually the
Omer,
demon and that ended the
Brando,
game.
myself,
Ugh, I know, right?
That would have been really cool.
I do love Slayer shotting the same.
Emily,
It's my favorite use of the
and
Slayer.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the
if
best
they,
use.
I don't know how many people heard
Especially
about
early
Scally.
game.
Not that I
That's
was
more
the
people than I would
Slayer
like, but
necessarily.
certainly one to two of them are bad. So I feel like there's a good chance I could die here.
Okay, but how many outsiders are there?
If I do, who
here.
am I picking? I'm picking
Is for the streamers?
Omer or
Is it
Emily.
okay if I say my info now, or would you rather me say it in the day?
You say it whenever you want, Marianne.
Whenever
It's
you
your
want.
info.
We should probably wait for the day.
Okay, I'll wait for the day then.
Okay.
I don't know if I trust the info.
Actually, can you
feel
say it
like-
now?
I feel like she's. I feel like
Can you
she's
say it
not
now real
wrong
quick?
info, and then when he tried to vote her off, she's gonna be like, actually,
No, 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 no.
Oops.
That was a one-time thing, so
Wait,
don't
this is
worry.
actually.
Hey,
Did I get killed?
you need to pick a player.
Damn it! I should have let her say the chef info. I will pick Omer.
Omer, poisoner.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you.
Your gameplay next. I would
Okay,
love
yeah,
it.
so we're gonna
Unbelievable.
sit in separate rooms so that people know we're not colluding.
Unbelievable.
Otherwise, people might think we're colluding.
Oh, that's
Are you
fair.
witches conspiring against me?
It's kind of
They
less
are.
fun for me
Marianne,
to
they
be
are.
alone.
Okay, you can join in then. Although I don't know if it's worth it now because nobody went into rooms last time.
I did.
It's base one outsider,
That's
Yeah,
fair.
Claire did. Emily
I'll go
did.
with
Well,
and there's only
You
one
and
claim of
Omer, I
outsider,
wrote
so
Yap
we're
session
reasonably
next to
certain there's
your names
no
because
It
you guys have been
was.
there for a long
No.
time.
to be fair, Brando, I just waited to. I needed to claim my my ransom with the largest amount of people, and that kept people
Good
in the
morning,
room.
everyone. Taryn perished.
Aww.
Oh.
Okay, so for my chef information, I got
Yes.
0.
Okay. Yes.
Omer. I know.
Hey, are you dead?
Yeah,
You know what?
I know what you are.
What am I?
What are you? What do you think I think
What
you
are you
are?
claiming to be?
I was the Raven Keeper, and I checked you, so I know.
Okay. So how do we? But you could be lying to me. There's no way you got killed as a bad person overnight, right?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, so are you saying that I should tell you what I am so you can verify it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm the empath. Not what you heard?
No.
What did you hear?
I got that you're a poisoner.
No. You're getting bad information then, which is very useful. Did anybody know you were Raven Keeper?
No.
No one knew you were Raven Keeper.
Nope.
Okay. But is the only way for you to get bad information if you're drunk or poisoner in this trouble brewing, I think. So
I
you could be
think
the drunk.
so.
You could be the drunk or you could be poisoned.
Seems
but it would have to
unlikely that
be-
I'd be drunk because there's
Why?
no second outsider claim.
There is.
Unless-
Kirsten's saint.
But there's no second outsider claim because there would
Yeah,
need to be
but
3 outsiders.
Kirsten could be lying because I got a 1.
Kirsten could
empath.
be lying. You got a 1?
Yes. And Brando, I'm pretty sure, is fortune teller and got a no on me and Claire and a no on you and Claire.
Hmm.
Which, to be fair to you, if your information is correct, he would still get a no on me because it's a demon, right?
Yes.
Yes, but I'm telling the truth. That's why I also wanted to kill Brando so I could get information next to him. But then he heavily implied he was fortune teller.
Mm.
I'm gonna let him in here. Hello.
Hello. I was just gonna say, I got first night Omer Claire no, second night Taran Claire no,
I thought that was
and I
reversed.
wanted to share that to both of you.
I thought you said you checked me night 2.
What? What was that?
He's lying because that's why. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you everything. Claire and I were gonna switch Slayer and empath so she could protect me. Claire, that's why Claire took the shot at Kirsten because I told her I got a 1.
Okay.
Is Brandon here?
I was sitting alone. I'm trying incessantly to get into
That
rooms,
just-
and Scally gets in, and I
That
die.
was not what I expected.
Oh, you didn't ping
Okay,
me.
well, I
like
would
to
just like to
wanna
say
say
right
me.
now that first of all, I think there's a very good reason. I think that we need to kill Brando because Brando is openly claiming to be fortune teller, which is a stupid thing to do as a good person. And he told me, I said, "What are you? It's important that I know because I want to know if I can trust you." And he's like, "I'll check you tonight and then let you know." Then he checked me allegedly and said he got a no. But then now he's claiming he checked me the first night and Claire and Tara the second night. And then he dipped as soon as we
Yeah.
said that. It's chaotic Brando, so he could just be lying. But
Surely we should
I
get rid of me.
nominate Brando.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marianne.
No.
Oh, go ahead, Marianne.
You know, you nominated first, and that doesn't have to. I just want to make an announcement before people nominated. I can
Oh
just
yeah,
say it
tell
after.
us what it is.
Okay, so I have a story. TLDR, I think we should kill Omer instead. I lied to you all, and here's why. At first, wait, no, back to Scally. I think we should kill Scally.
Why me?
Okay, we'll let this nomination run through, but I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen.
You really should have talked to me,
Karen, you have
Marianne.
something to say?
My defense is that I
no
wrote
nomination.
down.
No,
What?
Brando's nominated. Isn't
I
he?
nominated
Omer
Oh,
nominated
I didn't
me.
hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, go
Sorry,
ahead.
and then I'll do my next.
Okay,
My
yeah.
defense is that I've written down so many different things on my sheet now that I wrote them down in the wrong order, and I'm gonna be honest, I got so flustered when he called me out that I didn't know what to say, so I just left. I can show you.
The fact that you're trying to defend it is making me more. Oh, I shouldn't vote here.
See, I wrote down the people that I cleared,
Brother,
but then I
we can't see
didn't
that
put
shit.
numbers or anything, and I wrote Omer on top for some reason instead of on the bottom.
Okay. Anyways,
and so
anything else?
that's
Vote him
my
out.
defense.
Vote him out.
I think there's a bad ping on Brando, and he did this. I think that we need to vote him out.
Wait,
It
there's a
takes
bad
3
ping.
votes to
Did
put
I
Brando
miss
on the
one?
block running it.
Yeah, the bad ping is new information to me, but that's okay.
Just enough. Brando's on the block. Any other nominations?
Okay, let's get
Yes.
Marianne's info.
Sorry. I've been bamboozled. I had to think of history. I nominate Scally.
All right,
and
Marianne's
here's
next
why.
to and dies.
All the
Good night.
pieces.
Oh my god!
Oh, yes!
Wow.
Beautiful.
Dang!
That has to be virgin, right?
Virgin radar. Okay, I'm like a virgin radar. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Well,
so
that
that's
is less than
great.
ideal.
Yeah.
So that's good.
As
That's
soon
our claim
as
clears the
Marianne
vote, though.
openly claimed chef, I was like, oh, if I claim to be washerwoman who saw her, this will look so sus. So
You see,
let's
that's the problem. Because you claimed
So
that,
sweet.
and I was like, wait, you raised your hand when you tried to vote for me once Emily was there. So I'm like,
Yep.
maybe he's a demon. And then I'm like, wait a second, I claim chef,
Okay,
then he
okay.
claimed washerwoman. That's
Hold
kind
on.
of
I need to quickly think this through. So Scally and Marianne are both for sure good. Kirsten's the only one claiming saint. Omer's claiming empath who got a 1. Brando is lying about his information. Emily's chilling over here. I don't even know what her claim is. So in the world where my info is right and Omer is the poisoner, he's trying to point me, but that doesn't make sense because Marianne got a 0. So Omer and Brando are not. My reasoning would be it's Omer and Kirsten, or it's Emily and Brando. But if it's Omer and Kirsten, Kirsten can't be the demon because Slayer shot her. Unless Claire was poisoned. I'm much more inclined to believe it's Brando, Emily. Oh, jeez.
Oh, that one coming.
Because they know where they're
Who
seated.
died?
Who died?
Oh
Oh.
yeah.
Who died?
We're not gonna vote here, right?
No, but can I talk
No.
to Taryn maybe? Okay. So I have good reason to believe they're both alive. Not only because we just had 2 people die, but I trust you, I trust Claire. I now have a 0. So I think that the poisoner has poisoned me now. And that you were maybe the drunk, or maybe you did get poisoned. I don't know. But now that leaves Emily, Brando, and Kirsten. I believe the one. I kind of believe the one that was there before.
Yeah, I mean, if
So that would
you're
mean Emily is evil with them.
if
And
you're good, it would imply Brando and Emily to me.
yes, I agree. But which one do we kill? I kind of think Emily.
I'd be more inclined to
Actually,
go
wait,
Emily,
one
considering how
we have to
messy Brando has been, but he could be messy as imp for sure.
Yes, that's true. Okay, I feel like it's we just have to trust whether or not Kirsten is wait, but if there is a drunk, then Kirsten's lying as well.
Right. But then you would have
Then it would be Kirsten.
you would have gotten a 2 if both Brando and Kirsten were bad.
Or it could be Kirsten Emily.
And that means
Unless if
Brando's
Brando
good?
really just did fuck up, but I think that's unlikely. Or no. If you got poisoned and then I got poisoned, there's no drunk.
Right.
Okay, I think that's it.
Okay.
You just end up alone in a room by yourself, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello. Last night I picked you and Emily, and I got a yes.
Really, you picked me and Emily?
Yes, because people were talking about you star passing, so I figured I'd pick you even though you were dead.
Oh, I see. Why are you trying to contain a smile?
And also, I had a no on you before.
What's up with the giggling?
I don't know what you're talking about. I am just doing my job as a faithful townsfolk, trying to suss out the bad people.
Yeah.
Also, listen, I haven't been bad in I think 5 or 6 months, and I might have lost my touch.
You know what? I got you.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Anyways, do you have any info you want to share while we're here?
I think it's Emily. I think we're going to Emily.
Well, I mean, hey, my info would agree. So
there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Sorry, Emily. I didn't want to talk to you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll go die. I'll be
know that you're bad.
over here in a corner. Kill me.
We know
I got
you're
on the
bad.
inside
It doesn't
anyway.
matter. So I would just like to say publicly that actually maybe let me quickly talk to Taryn.
Oh, are we still?
We're not in yet. Okay, so I'm going to reveal the poisoner information so that they keep me alive overnight, and we can
Okay.
eliminate. Maybe they'll take out one of their own people.
Okay.
This is none of my concern.
It's
not my business.
I didn't see anything.
That's what Marianne and Dwight.
So basically, Dwight, we were chatting, and Dwight was trying to say the time, but he doesn't have a watch.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we get it, Dwight. You're black. You don't need to point at your skin. I can see that you're black. I don't know why you're pointing it out. Like, I thought that wasn't allowed in America anymore.
There's 4 points. Countdown.
Can I just if we get this wrong, do we lose? Is that what happens?
Yes.
If we don't get the demon specifically?
We don't vote here. We don't vote here.
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay.
The question is, Claire and Taryn, do you think that we should come out with everything now or wait until after tonight's kill?
I think we wait.
Probably wait.
Okay.
Are people going to
I wasn't
sleep?
asked.
I wanted to tell Mary.
Homer doesn't value
Yeah,
my
you're hard
opinion.
cleared too.
My opinion's not valued.
No, you're hard cleared too. I was gonna try to tell Marianne, but she wouldn't answer my phone.
So The dead
If
people
Omer
were
actually
talking,
doesn't
sorry,
die, I'll
okay,
have
and
to
it had to do
reconsider
with
him being
you,
bad.
so
Because
get
there's just
that.
a
So
lot
there's
of.
three
Yeah.
living players. Do we guys wish to nominate or sleep?
Sleep.
I think we're
We're
sleeping.
supposed to sleep, right?
Actually, no, I'm
That's how we
teasing.
move.
Okay, good night.
I'll go to sleep. Good night.
Night.
Oh my god.
How do I just always find the virgin and kill myself? At least it was a night one, actually.
You've got
I
a
know
radar,
Brando's
obviously.
bad.
No, you know what was actually funny? On night one, I was between 50-50 killing Claire and Scally. So imagine if I did that whole chef ransom only to nominate Scally.
Homer being bad just doesn't make any sense, I don't think. And the way that he responded to me, if Homer's bad, I will think I will be very impressed.
Good thing
That's
we
my
didn't go with the
conclusion.
funny route we went. I just killed Claire.
That was funny too.
Yeah.
I liked all of it. Do you ever sit and think sometimes, like, wow, I think we really went the whole game without killing a single evil person?
My thing is that like
Are
he
we just
Dude, I think
bad
that
at
all
this
the time.
game?
showed
Like,
I know what
zero
all the
fear.
games.
Zero fear when I said I was Raven Keeper. But I guess he would. Oh, hold on though. No. Because if he knew I was poisoned, he would have to have been the poisoner. And I would have gotten a real. That doesn't make any sense. Right. If he knew I was poisoned, then I wouldn't have gotten him as poisoner because I would have been poisoned. He showed no fear when I said I was Raven Keeper. He immediately. I think the bigger question is Brando the imp? Because I don't think he talked to anyone day one and he knew what role to claim.
So everybody, welcome to your final three. That does not include Emily.
Okay.
Oh.
Crazy.
What?
Well.
Okay, so
No, that
Did she
I think
star
Emily
pass?
was
Star
no, I
pass?
think
I think she star passed.
Okay, what info do you have, Omer?
Can you star pass at 4?
Yeah, you can.
So this is everything that I know. I am the empath. On night one, I got a 1. Then I got a 1 again. Then I got a 0. And now I got a 1. I think that the 1 was probably correct information, but I probably got poisoned the time that I got a 0. I do think that Emily and Brando probably makes the most sense. Kirsten was suspicious because it could have been her, but Claire's Slayer shot on Kirsten kind of clears hers as the demon. Taran did get a poisoner on me, but I think that Taran was poisoned on the first night or whatever, and then I was probably poisoned after, so that the Raven Keeper info is false. Brando mixed up his order of fortune teller so blatantly that I think that it has to be him, and I think that Emily knew suspicion was kind of coming on her and probably star passed to Brando. I think it was Brando Emily.
I was the mayor. And is it possible that Marion Chef info was poisoned or drunk night one?
It's for sure not drunk. It's not a possible. Someone better nominate
Well,
someone.
it's possible.
That
It's
was a different
possible.
timer.
Oh
sorry.
yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. It's
She's
not
the
drunk.
no,
drunk.
no,
Not
no.
drunk.
She wouldn't have.
No, if I was
Sorry.
drunk,
here's the
then
thing.
Scally wouldn't have killed me.
But
So
if
we
you
know
were
Yeah,
for
I
drunk,
got
then
it.
but I
Kirsten
might
would
have
be
been
bad.
poisoned.
If you were poisoned night 1 and then not.
Yeah.
There's no way
But
Omer's
if you were,
the imp.
So,
yeah,
but then
you
if that's the
can't be a
case,
Because
drunk.
the imp is
Round
either
robin.
Brando or
Or-
Kirsten. Kirsten would have had
But
to have
I think
been.
for sure it's not Kirsten.
It has to be Brando.
Right.
I'm the
I don't
same.
know that for sure.
No, it can't be because you got
It has to
unless
be
you were.
Brando.
Do you think you were
No,
poisoned?
Well,
just
Slayer?
that
Claire
she's
would have
not
had to have-
demon. If it
Yes.
could be an
Yes.
Emily, Kirsten, and
Oh,
Emily
star
kills
passes.
herself.
I
Star
now, and I
passes,
have to
Kirsten's
tell you,
so weird.
that would be such a slay, literally.
I just don't
But it is not the case. I'm the saint.
I don't socially read Kirsten as
Well,
evil.
so
I
here's the
don't
thing.
have
So
it in me
Wait,
to be
Omer?
a minion in
I'd be impressed.
Who are you more
don't
sus
have
of,
it in me.
Brando or Kirsten?
Well, the thing is, until Brando like messed up his information to me and then ran out of the room rather than trying to like clarify it, I was more suspicious of Kirsten. And then I kind of felt like she was cleared when the Slayer shot happened. But Claire's exactly the world is always Brando Emily or Kirsten Emily. And if Emily star passed why would she star pass to Brando, who had the most suspicion on him? I think if anything, she would star pass to Kirsten, who had no suspicion on her coming into this round.
Yeah, and because that's what she wants you to think. She wants you to be confused and then vote me instead of Brando. I do not have it in me to
Could
be
be
bad
Omar.
and
Kirsten, you
publicly
Brando, what do
the
you
first
think?
second of the
You
game.
want to vote
I
Brando out?
am not following, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, can we
What
do this?
info
we
did you get
nominate?
last
Can I
night?
nominate Brando? Is that how that works?
I
Are you
want
allowed?
Brando
Or are
to
you both?
nominate.
Are you
Brando
both?
You want me to
share?
nominate?
Waste of
I want you two
No,
to nominate
Brando,
before me.
Brando, please.
Yes.
What info did you get
Yes.
last night, Brando?
Last night I put myself in Kirsten and I got a 1.
Come on.
You got a 1?
Yes,
And
on
he got a
myself and
1 on
Kirsten.
Emily as well.
There
I
is
don't
the
believe what
world.
he's saying.
I just
I
don't
know,
like
There's a
it's-
Brando's
world.
information.
I'm not gonna push
There's
because
a world in
he.
which it is either Brando and Omer and Kirsten, if one of them is the spy, because they could register.
I'm
as
worried.
the
I'm
Is
very
there a
worried about
world
how
where Emily
Omer is
turns to
controlling this
Omer?
narrative, because if every single narrative is that I'm the bad guy and one of these guys is my minion and there's a star pass, that narrative is wrong.
I'm
So
gonna
it
hear some
concerns
nominations
me.
soon.
It concerns me that Omer is controlling
What's
the
the
narrative here.
alternate world, Emily?
I don't know.
Like,
I'm just
let's
letting
say
you
you
know
and
what
I are
I
good.
know.
What's
I'm
the
looking
other
at a
world?
mayor token
So
right now. That's
can
all I know.
I say right now what was left? So from who's confirmed good, the options were either, and I want to keep an eye on the nominations. It was either Emily. If Emily's evil, anyone on that section can be evil. But if Emily is not evil,
Hey,
it
the
must
game's
be
gonna end.
I'm
Brando
gonna
and
nominate myself.
Kirsten.
Brando nominates
game's gonna
Brando. Tell me
end.
why.
I feel like there's a lot of suspicion on me, so we should just wrap this up. Vote me out.
Right.
It's
Brando,
both.
Brando,
of you,
if you're
isn't it?
you're
It's
not
fucking both
evil,
of you, isn't it?
if you're not evil,
Brando, your
this
defense.
is a game-ending thing.
That's also my defense. That's
Okay.
my accusation and my defense.
But no,
Any-
is it both
anything
of
else?
you and
It
Omer's
cannot
the
be both of
demon?
them.
Anything else?
No,
Omer
cannot.
can't be the
Mariano
demon.
is
Florian
this
does.
I saw
screams
Omer as
minion. This
poisoner
screams
as Raven
minion.
I
Keeper.
agree. It
No, no.
screams
I
minion.
just in my
Any-
heart, it was Emily.
I'm gonna run this vote for Brando. It takes 2. We're running it.
I don't think we should have 3 votes.
I think it's weird that Kirsten.
It worries
I
me
think
that
we
Kirsten put her
only
hand
have-
up on that.
Yeah, I think we should only have.
No, I
3
don't think
votes is
that's
enough.
weird.
Brando's on the block. Any other nominations?
I'm gonna. Should I nominate now or should I wait till she nominates me?
Yeah, 15 seconds. So
I'm gonna
We can
nominate
only
Kirsten.
nominate each other.
Omer nominates Kirsten. Tell me why.
If Brando managed to pull this off by being the messiest, most insane person I've ever met, then he deserves to win. I really think that Kirsten. If Kirsten is bad, then Emily had to be bad, and Emily's socially really good. But I just have to go with it.
Can
Kirsten,
I-
your defense.
Sure that
Kirsten,
it
your
can't be
defense.
Omer here.
Can I say
am
something? Oh,
Yes.
I think that Brando said, I'm gonna try a new strategy. And then he said, oh, our strategy was writing stuff. That might not be the strategy. His strategy might be to be so sus that people think he's a demon when
Yeah,
he's actually
yeah.
an imp.
Why did you
So I
vote for
want to
him
keep
then?
that in mind. My gut has been saying Brando this whole time. I've
I-
trusted Kirsten.
I don't want
People-
to eliminate the universe where Omer could be bad here.
Okay. Anyways, Kirsten, your
I
defense.
feel bad
Well, you kind of
eliminating
did
it.
by nominating yourself.
Kirsten, your defense.
I get to
One
defend
on Omer
myself.
once.
Yes, you do.
I am so flattered that there's a world where y'all think I'm smart enough to have done this. Honestly, you have boosted my self-worth today. I am the saint. I said it from the first second. I don't have it in me for this lie. I could never. I literally could never do that.
We
And
can't tie
it's
it.
just not me. I'm the saint.
Kirsten, are
it
you going to
takes-
nominate Omer?
I don't think
well,
you
that's
should.
the question. Should I or should I just
I don't
leave
think you
it? 'Cause
should.
I'm
Omer-
kind of
I
inclined
think
to
you
Okay, in this
should.
case,
I
in this
think you
case, I'm
should.
voting. I'm voting on
It
this.
takes-
If
it
you're not
takes
going to nominate
3
Omer,
I
I'm
think you
voting on
should.
this.
It takes 3 votes to tie, 4 votes
And
to
I
keep
think
Kirsten
somebody else
on
you
the
can all
team.
If
nominate
Emily's
Brando
doing
is
that
bad,
because it's bad.
Let's
And
Aaron,
he's
Guys,
gonna
Aaron,
vote
if you're
Omer.
y'all are
information
talking
Don't
so
vote
much.
Brando
that
is
I'm
running
not
evil.
the demon.
Omer,
talking
don't
about
vote.
Omer
Brando
can't be
Brando's
the
gonna lift
demon.
his hand
I
up.
also
Brando
don't
lift
think-
his
Don't
hand
let
up for Omer.
Brando tie.
I won't let
Oh,
Brando
Brando's
tie it.
gonna tie it.
we've already lost.
So ready.
Brando, I told you.
2 votes is not enough.
I think it's Brando. I think it's
We've already lost.
Brando.
We've already
and if
lost.
you-
If it's not
if you-
Brando, we don't have the votes to vote out Omer.
Yeah, I think it's just Brando. I
We
think
have the
that
votes
his,
to vote out
his
Omer.
new
We have-
strategy was to nominate himself as the demon to try and trick me.
I think it's
But if it's
Brando.
Omer, then it's fine. I'll never forgive him. Cool.
With that, Brando next season does die. The game is over.
Ooh, this is. I don't know who wins.
Don't tell us Reveal the
Brando told me he was bad, so I decided to not
Sure. Okay.
say anything and just let it
Looks
ride.
so excited.
Claire,
I'm never working.
I will just say, Claire, your Slayer took a shot at Kirsten. I think it's important for you to know that Claire was poisoned on night 1. Marianne
Aw.
was your chef who got a sober and healthy 0.
Oh no.
Taryn was a Raven Keeper who was poisoned when he was killed. Scally was your virgin who was procced by Marianne. Omer was your empath who was poisoned on night 3, but got sober information because Emily was your imp who passed the Brando person with the same good team.
Yeah. Emily, you little gaslight.
Emily, that was so good. It really wasn't. I was like, I think I'm dead no matter what, so I'm just gonna make Brando do it for me.
that was good. I think like generally the seating order was tough for Evil. The seating order is different. I think Evil could have won that.
I feel like I made it close by nominating myself there. Closer than it
I
would
was
have
like,
been.
this is such a. I'm like, this is a
good.
double.
It was.
Brando move. I'm like,
I was
Yeah.
like, I
Not the
guess I have to
4-1,
nominate
Brando.
Omer, but then just the way you nominated yourself, I was like, oh, maybe not. And then when Emily was like, well, if you're not gonna nominate Omer, I'm gonna vote on this. I was like,
Yeah, I think
yeah,
Emily, I
Emily's
think the best play there was definitely like hope to God Kirsten noms Omer
No.
and make sure
Okay,
Kirsten,
yeah.
Scally, or Taryn vote first because having depending on Omer to not react in time. But that was like really good.
Emily, I knew
Brando,
I was suspicious. So I was like, oh, if I suddenly have a 1 on Emily now that people suspect her, maybe they won't suspect her. But,
All right,
No.
thank you guys.
Brando basically
It's a
admitted
yes
to
or
me
no,
that
not
he
a-
was
not a
bad.
number, by the way.
So when Emily died, I knew it was him, and I was like, I'm just gonna let it ride.
Yeah, Taryn literally said nothing to me all game, and I was like, Taryn knows I'm bad. Taryn's like, not interested.
All right, thank you guys. It was fun. I need to go.
Thank you.
so much.
Bye, Dwight.
Have a good day.
Bye,
Enjoy the
guys.
rest of your day.
everyone.
Very fun, everyone. Good job,
Very
Evil.
fun.
Everyone.
I also haven't been bad since like September. That was rough.
Yeah, that's he was like, Taryn,
that's hard.
it's been like
fun,
6
though. It was
months
fun,
since
Brandon.
I was bad. I was like, don't worry about it. We're voting out Emily, and then Emily died, and I was like, oh no, now I know it's him.
What are your top
No.
starting characters, Brando?
I like
If you go to
Virgin.
Q-
I like Saint.
No. If
No,
if
like-
you go to
Oh.
Q,
Oh.
and then you can click through your top 3
Wait, where is
that
this?
you are the most. Hit Q.
Oh, Q?
Wait,
Yes.
no, hit Command L.
Command L. Q,
Q,
and then top.
and then user,
Oh,
and then
I've
top
been-
starting
yes.
character.
I've been
And then you
Saint
can click
3 times.
through.
I've been
Oh, wait,
Mayor
how do you do
twice.
this?
I've been Virgin twice, and that's what it shows me. Saint.
Can you
3
say that
times,
again? How
Mayor
to do
twice,
that?
Virgin twice.
Q, user, and then top starting characters. And you can click through. And see how many
I mine is seamstress.
Are you lying?
It's gotta be imp.
Imp. Imp, seamstress, Scarlet Woman.
Oh my god.
Mine
is
is imp,
Saint Mayor-
spy, empath.
Ooh.
Huh. Also, Emily, I didn't mean to ignore you. I actually started to reply to you initially.
Oh, really?
But basically, like, my response was, I'm Ravenkeeper, and I saw Omer as poisoned, but when I talked to him, I think I might have been poisoned. So, and it was just too much to type, and I was like, I'll say it in the meeting. And then I was gonna do it after Marianne talked, but then Marianne died immediately.
Uh-oh. What? Oh, okay. Well, that was fun, guys.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, that was great. Bye,
So-
Emily.
Very fun.
My
Yeah,
top
I
3
guess-
are just 3 very common bluffs, which is kind of rough for me every single game.
What, like Slayer, Saint?
It's Saint,
Virgin.
Mayor, and Virgin.
Wow.
I didn't know I'd been
Mine are
seamstress so many
empath,
times.
Imp, Baron. But I've only been
Empath.
Baron once. So I guess I just don't
Yeah.
like it's probably like a 3-way tie between everything else.
Yeah, mine are all like 3 times of fortune teller, investigator, and amnesiac.
Oh.
Weird
Oh,
ones.
Amnesiac is fun. I've
It's
never
been a
played an
lot.
Amnesiac game.
And I've tried bluffing out as it, which is also interesting.
I have recently really been trying to play as Savant, either by like Philo Savant or Bluffing Savant or like Mutant Savant, and I am so bad.
I just want to be the soldier, actually. That's what I want in my life.
A nice, easy game.
It's the night. Yeah, all you got to do is be like, I'm the soldier. That's why I'm alive.
Yeah,
Don't
but then
kill
people
me."
don't believe you because it's such an easy bluff.
Yeah, well, I want people to kill me, and I know that I'm right, rather than me have to bluff.
No,
And then
Marianne, I
they
do
kill
that on.
me.
I try to get people to suspect me sometimes when I'm good, so that they'll be like, "Yeah, oh, I was wrong that time though, so maybe he's actually good this time."
Long game. That's the long game.
No. Yeah, but
Well,
it was
Alright.
fun
yeah.
playing.
Yeah,
Sometimes I
thanks
do lie
everyone.
when I'm good for fun.
Bye,
Bye.
Brando. Nice
Bye.
playing.
Okay, what was it? L enter?
Easy.
He literally
Okay.
started saying that. I was like, "Don't believe," and then you were gone.
Yeah, no, he was like, don't
I
do
know.
it.
Look, he was like, "Oh, just in one. If you ever command L," and he said command, and I like held it down and then pressed L.
Oh no.
Like he could have made me do anything, and I would have been like, "Okay."
He's like, just download this song from LimeWire with the extension that has exe. Don't worry about it. I promise you, you're gonna get low by what was that? Flow Rider did low.
I remember downloading LimeWire Pro on LimeWire,
Bro.
and I thought I was so clever.
Uh-oh.
Ahead of your time.
No, my brother like actually destroyed the game. Like our desktop.
Oh, really?
Because he was trying to download like a kid's game. Like he was 6 or something. And
Mm.
like it just like actually kaputted the computer.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough.
Like Dora the Explorer or something. And he's like, I just want to play Dora. And we're like, what did you do?
Classic.
All
right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I'll do that
See you guys
Command
soon.
L. Now I'm learning
Go.
small bowel obstruction. So we'll
Oh,
go to
boy.
that. It
Good
was a
luck.
great break. Thank you.
All right, see you
Thank
guys.
See you later.
I'll be a colorectal surgeon. I hear they're great at strategy.
I've heard great things.
Oh boy. Yeah, basically that second game, I came to the conclusion that it was impossible for either Omer or Kirsten to be the imp because I knew Brando was bad. And the only way Kirsten would be the imp is if just like a whole series of checks essentially. I was just like, we'll see. I was like, I'm not gonna let them say that Omer's the imp because I could confirm that there's no way Omer's the imp based on the information I got that he was the poisoner. There's no way you're gonna show me poisoner when he's imp that early in the game. But I was not gonna defend Kirsten because there was a world where if Brando hadn't confirmed to me that he was bad, that I could believe that Kirsten was bad. So the thing is that if Omer had been star passed via Emily, that would have meant that Brando wasn't bad, and he confirmed he was bad. Now I will say I did consider the world where Brando, for some reason, was lying to me about being bad. But I think the circumstances did not support that paranoid conclusion. First time you saw one of them live? Well, thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed them. They were definitely 2 quicker games. No evil games this time around, which was nice. I'm usually like prepared to be demon the second game if I'm not demon the first game. So it was nice to not be demon. Being commended on not getting tense during sex and violence. What does that mean? I feel like I've said this before. I feel like it had been so long, but I like sects and violets because I think it's a lot more logic puzzly. Which is a good thing too, because I had a bad read on Omer. I really initially, when I had that in a conversation with him, I mean, maybe some of it was bias for the information I had, but like, I mean, I was convinced that Brando was good, which maybe I shouldn't have been because he was actually mad. And Brando is the kind of player who could have bluffed a roll immediately. But I really thought they were both good, and I talked to Omer, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm getting good vibes from Omer." And then it wasn't until the information started to conflict it that I was like, "Ooh." But then, okay, what I thought was the most interesting part of today's games was me seeing Omer as poisoner. Because you probably noticed it. For the second time today, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Because I hadn't read him as bad, and I hadn't like had as much of a read on him. But I was like, "That's wild that for the second time in a row he managed to get me here." And then I did my Felicia thing on him, and I was worried about this because I told him about it specifically, and so I was like, "What if he was prepared?" But the way I was like, "I know what you are," and there was just nothing. And then when I was like, "Yeah, I'm the Raven Keeper," and he was like, "Oh, like good," essentially. I was like, "What?" And I was trying to think, like, does he know? Did he know ahead of time? Did he poison me? But then I was like, if he poisoned me, I wouldn't have seen him as poisoner. So how would that have worked? And it just came off as really believable to me. And that's why I was like, if he did turn out to be the poisoner in that spot, I would have been like extremely impressed. Just, I feel like it would have been so hard to nail that so perfectly unless you knew it was coming. And if you knew it was coming, the info wouldn't have been what it was. So interesting game though. All right. That's what we've got for today. I will perhaps be back tomorrow. I don't think I've been asked yet. But we'll see. Stay tuned. Monday, Tastemakers. We've got Wheel of Time recap that just dropped. Check that out. I thought it was very fun. We've got Big Brother 15 retrospective coming up. We've got the Survivor episode. Jet lag coverage just dropped fairly, I guess not that recently anymore. But check out the jet lag coverage and all the stuff. We got so many things going on. But thanks for hanging out, and I will see all of you next time.